It was amazing. Everybody was happy to be back, obviously, because of COVID. Events haven't been able to be part of the Warhammer community. So everybody was eager to start and very excited for it.
What was that sense of feeling like to be able to hold an event like this again?
So yeah, it was very, very exciting, like I said, and you could see it mostly. We actually were quite lucky. Our last event, which we had to postpone and move to August last year, we were quite lucky because Gibraltar at that time was free from COVID or freer than other countries. But you could see a lot of people that came from abroad. People came from Canada, from America, that had been in a tighter lockdown than ourselves. And you could see just from their faces as they came into the hall how excited they were and how happy they were to actually be in a tournament like this.
What kind of preparations go into the models?
Models-wise, there's a lot of preparation actually, just because obviously you buy the models in plastic and you have to build them, paint them, and then build an army. So there's 3 different concepts before you actually play the game.
I understand there were some 72 players that were, in essence, waging war over the battlefield. What was it like to manage that?
So the main number was actually 80, was supposed to be 80, but due to a couple of dropouts at the end, the final players were 72. We're actually quite used to it now because it's our 3rd installment of this grand tournament. But again, there's a lot of work to be done before that because we need to check the players' lists and obviously answer a lot of emails because of traveling and stuff like that. But now that we're a bit more used to it, it's a bit more easier.
And as you say, with about 80 competitors, how competitive does it get?
So it's actually a bit of a mix. Some people come just for the experience and to enjoy the what we say the bottom tables, and then there's a lot of players that come over to actually try and rank up as high as possible because there is an ITC scoring, worldwide scoring, and a lot of those players want to score as much as possible. This event being more than 70 players actually is a major. So actually the points for the world rankings are actually higher because of it.
Well, that was going to be my next question, actually. How does it rank alongside other Warhammer events?
Actually, this one's, I would say, is quite a big one. Like I said, it's a major, so anything over 70 players is a major. But comparing it to the worldwide bigger events like the LVO, which is held in Las Vegas, or Talavera, which is held in Spain, actually has more than 800 players. So when you compare it to events like that, it's actually quite small, but in the medium side of events, it's actually quite a big one.
And what can you tell me about the community here in Gibraltar? Who are the players?
So we've actually got a really good community, and it's growing every single day. I think Warhammer was a game that was played a lot, maybe 20 years ago, and it's slowly growing again just because the geek is the new cool, if you know what I mean. So a lot of people have come back. They've also started the game, the rule set as a whole. So a lot of people have come back to try the new rule set, and a lot of people are enjoying it. I think there's about 20 to 30 players that play weekly here in Gibraltar, and I think there's nearly maybe like 60 or 70 players in general that play Warhammer here in Gibraltar.
So what's next in Warhammer World?
So we tested the 80-player event, which was 72 in the end, but our next event, we want to up it to 100 players. So that's when it gets more interesting. And again, we just want people to enjoy it and people to come from all around the world, like we had in our past couple of events. You know, we had people from all over Europe, and like I said, Canada and America also being represented. And the overall winner was from Netherlands as well. So it's an international event, and we just wanted to get bigger and better.